Our next key concept is paddle forward. I learned this concept a few years ago in my leadership development course, and it is one of the most powerful behavior models that I've ever learned. It all starts with or and bed. These are 6 different types of attitudes that you can have in any given situation and will make or break trust that you have with your clients. It all starts with the line of decision. You can choose to have below the line responses and break your trust, or above the line responses and make your trust. Let's give this a little bit more detail here. Below the line starts with B, or a blame mindset. When you have a blame mindset, you're assigning fault to someone else. He was supposed to schedule that, or she was supposed to fill the water bottles. E is for an excuses mindset. This is when you're seeking to defend or justify your actions. I would have subbed that Zumba class, but then I have to go to bed early on Friday. D is for a denial mindset. This is when you reject things that you don't believe to be that are true, such as, I'm not sick, really. Before we talk about what below the line means, let's make sure we know what above the line means, and then I think you'll very clearly understand the difference between these two. O is for ownership mindset. When you have an ownership mindset, you're standing up and saying that you are taking care of a specific task or project, such as I take pride in setting up for all of my classes. A is accountability mindset. This is when the glue that ties the commitment to the results. You're being prepared and on time for your clients and classes. R, responsibility mindset. Your duty to complete a task. I always make sure to document all of my clients' training programs. So as you can see, there is a clear difference between above the line and below the line responses. Below the line is very much where you're deflecting or you're justifying your actions. When you're above the line, you're having integrity, or you're taking what is coming at you and you're rising above the line. When you're below the line, you're staying in your comfort zone where it's nice and soft and comfortable. Whereas when you're going above the line, you're taking your oar and you're paddling forward no matter how rough and rocky the waters are. Below the line, B, E, and D is your bed, your comfort zone. O, A, and R is above the line. That's where you're taking integrity, you're doing what is right when no one is watching. Let me give you a couple examples. So say you're walking into the club and you see some garbage on the ground. If you have a below the line response, you know what? I'm just gonna walk by it. It's not my job, right? I have to get to my class anyway. Whereas if you're above the line, you're like, we're all in this together. You're gonna pick up that piece of garbage and you're gonna throw it away. I have an awesome example. So I work at a college, and every day on our lunch break, we go for a couple of miles run. One of my friends, you might see him running with a candy wrapper or with a bottle of water, and it's not because he's eating on the run. It's because when he's running, no matter if it's on his break, outside of working hours or whatnot, he's going to pick up that garbage and he's going to run to the next garbage can to throw it away, no matter if it's a full mile, a half mile, or the whole time we're running, because he believes that we're all in this together. How about another example? You forgot to send an important email. A below the line response might be, I sent it, didn't you get it? Whereas above the line might be like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do it, I'll double check, I'll make sure it's sent right away. So let's do a couple more examples. I have with me a beach ball with a couple different examples, such as other people are better at that, or what if no one likes the program? I'm going to throw it out to the audience, and if you feel comfortable catching it, taking a look at it, standing up and reading it, the rest of us will determine if it is a below the line or above the line response. If it happens to be below the line, I'll ask if anyone has an alternative response to what is written on the ball, and that way we can turn a negative into a positive response. Everyone understand? Are we ready? All right.